Guys, my head and my heart are in complete battle right now. When it comes to Ohio State versus Notre Dame, my head tells me, hey, Notre Dame's going to win this game. My heart tells me Ohio State's got this in the bag. What do I do? What do I choose? What do I believe? Well, before I make a final pick, let's just go through a couple factors. Number one, it's a night game. Oh boy, who's home? Notre Dame's home. Oh boy, you know me. I've always said winning on the road at night in college football is damn near impossible, and the only teams that are capable of doing it are the teams who are elite talent and more talented than the team who is home. But we've all seen these teams at home at night get a little extra juice. The fan base is a little extra pumped up. Things are a little heightened. So that spells trouble for Ohio State. Let's look at the quarterback battle. You have Sam Hartman, who has played far more college football than Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord just got named the official starter last week, and that was against Western Kentucky, and he started that game a little shaky before turning it around, turning it on, and finishing with a really good day. So the quarterback edge goes to Notre Dame. If we look at coaching edge, well, that's pretty even. Ryan Day has been successful, and Marcus Freeman is successful with Notre Dame. Offensive line play, Notre Dame is definitely superior to Ohio State. Ohio State's offensive line is still a little shaky, honestly, in my opinion, and the run game is less than desirable. If you look at weapons on the outside, well, that favors Ohio State. That's a good win. If you look at defense, both of these defenses look really good, but both of them have been relatively untested. The level of competition so far for each team, less than stellar. So it's hard to say. So let's call that one a wash. So I don't know. What do you do? Who do you pick? Who do I pick? In this situation, I'm going to fall back on what I've always said and what I've always believed. The more talented team will be able to edge things out and get the dub. And for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going against my head and my brain, and I'm following my heart. And I am going to say I like Ohio State to edge out Notre Dame in a very close, potentially back and forth type of battle. But I just think Ohio State is the more talented team. I think they have the more elite skill players. I think they have the more difference makers in terms of like big play generators. That favors Ohio State. But Notre Dame at home with Sam Hartman is going to be a really, really tough challenge. Now, aside from who I think is going to win, what do I really want to see from this game? Well, number one, I want to see if that defense can be legit. Look, don't forget, last year, they opened the year and they looked just as solid on defense, just as like everyone said, oh, this defense is far more improved. And then when they got into the meat of their schedule and the competition started to elevate, they started to look a little average at best. I want to know if that's the case this year. Do they look good because of who they're playing against, or do they look good because they have another year under Jim Knowles' system and they're starting to get it and they have a better grasp on it and they are playing legit better, or are they just beating up on weaker teams? That's one thing I'm looking forward to see. Second, I want to see if this offensive line can actually create some space for these running backs to run. We know Travion Henderson is Heisman candidate worthy. If he would just get the lanes to be able to run. Can the offensive line do that against a very good Notre Dame defensive line and build some confidence to catapult them into the rest of the year? And the third and final thing I want to see out of this game is, can Kyle McCord take that next step and become another one in the long line of really good Ohio State quarterbacks? Can he go on the road, keep himself composed, make enough plays to get a big win? I would really like to see if that can happen. I'm very excited to see what that would happen. So again, I want to see if that defense is truly legit, or was it just a fraudulent because of the competition they're playing. I want to see if the offensive line can open up some holes in the run game, and I want to see if Kyle McCord can separate himself even further and prove that he is in fact the guy to get the job done this year. I'm picking Ohio State in a close one by a very small margin in a very tough game on the road. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What are you guys looking forward to seeing? What do you want to happen in this game? Who do you think is going to win this game? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.